I've given you and I want you to live your best life. And if you want to live, continue to live your best life. He was telling this man, if you want to continue to walk and continue to be totally independent and live your best life, he says, sin no more. He says, because if you enter back into that, and see, some of you all keep playing with this thing. God set you free and you go back and get involved in it. Lord, you know I'm weak. No, you ain't weak. He said, let the weak say that I'm strong. If God set you free, then he set you free and gave you strength, not weakness. He gave you power, not weakness. That's why he could tell this man, sin no more. If he was powerless to do it, Jesus would have never instructed him in it. But he says, not sin a little less, sin no more. Lest a worse thing come on you. You see, you don't keep dipping in the things that God has brought you out of. You get away from it. You separate yourself. Whether it's something that has happened to you physically, you're doing stuff to your body, you're letting entertain yourself and letting it come into your ear gates and eye gates, and now you're bound by it. You entertain thoughts and emotions, and now you're acting on that and got you all crazy. He says, sin no more, lest a worse thing. That's why you have to get into a place that the psalm said, thy word have I hid in my heart. Once God has set you free, you got to put something in there. You got to be filled with his spirit and then hide his word in your heart. He said, thy word have I hid in my heart that I might not sin against thee. You got to put something in there to replace. Once God sets you free, you can't just walk in that freedom and keep that freedom and maintain that freedom without allowing the word to enter into your life and maintain and guide and instruct your life and yield to the word of God and yield to the Spirit of God. He was telling this man, I'm telling you how to stay free. And if you don't do this, then you thought you was in a bad condition before I came. He said, you'll be in a worse condition. You see? And when God sets you free and God's delivered you, whatever, and I know he have delivered some today. I know it in my spirit. Yes, Lord. Now walk in that freedom. Walk in that victory. Live in that victory. Do you want to live your best life? Would I be made whole? You know, we sing a song around Powerful Living. I like living this kind of life. See, when you're walking in victory, your mind's not in bondage. Your spirit is not in bondage. Your body is not bound and all broken up. When you're walking in victory, you love living this kind of life. You find yourself in the house of God all the time. You find yourself on your knees in the presence of God. You find yourself in the Word. First Lady, every night she meditates in the Word, and we were just talking about the Word, and she discussed the Word, and you find yourself abiding in it. He said, if you abide in me, and my words abide in you. You got to live habitually in this thing once God sets you free of it. Lest a worse thing, whatever had you bound, something worse. Now you got to fight that much harder to get free again. That's why people begin to talk about, that's a stronghold. Well, if God set you free, he didn't leave a stronghold there. You have to open that door back up. And so I'm telling you, don't open the doors back up. Do you want to live your best life? You can live it. Jesus came that you might have life and have that more abundant.